So according to StockX, reselling isn't dead. It just looks different.
Nike announces a multi-year partnership with Lego, and New Balance is dropping a $1,500 sneaker.
All that and more in today's episode of the Beyond Kicks podcast.
So I just got back from SneakerCon Dallas. That was interesting.
Ooh, how was that? Fun?
It was good. It was good. It was... The tides have changed in the sneaker game. We'll get into that more here shortly. But
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good session. I was filming for Blazendary again. We got some good clips.
Of course.
Live stream went well at the booth. It was really, really hot down there, but it was a good event.
So does he live stream at like every event, or what is that
We're
like? Is that something they always do? Okay.
Yep.
I feel like that would be fun. That's engaging.
It is. And the clips have done numbers. The first month of clips on just Instagram alone, we did 17 million views for just live stream clips. So
nuts. That's just it's an insane amount of views.
Clips get 7-8 million. So it's like, it's interesting. So yeah, no, it was good.
I'm in the wrong field.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Sell them that day, make your money, get the clips. It's all good.
Yeah. Dude, that just prints money. That's insane.
It was, I mean, walking around at booths, it was interesting seeing people's prices and stuff and just seeing what people had. I didn't see anyone with AE1s. I didn't see anyone wearing Nigel 4s. I didn't see I saw one person with Air Max DNs. I put that on the Beyond Kicks Instagram story because that was pretty funny. I was like, no way, I finally found a pair. So
that's crazy. Have you seen anyone with the Sunders yet?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I feel like I have.
I've only seen one person, I think, in the wild in Atlanta wearing them, and that's still a pair that I really have had my eye on. I want to pick up some soon, but one thing I realized about them that sort of it's just odd, but like the little dots on the side, they all look like little eyeballs because they have the little black dot in the middle. That. I'm like, oh, it just looks like something straight out of Monsters Inc. or something. I don't know. But that's crazy. Yep. Just got back from Dallas. Now you're about to leave for LA.
About to leave for LA. We got Sneaker Expo.
Yes.
Live podcast. This will be interesting.
It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good experience for sure.
Well, yeah. I ended up buying I bought some Off-White 5s. Again, the muslin colorway. I'm very excited to have those back in the collection.
Very sick.
And then
good deal. I hope.
What?
Good deal on them. I hope.
Yes. Yeah. Very good deal on them. And then I bought the Fear of God basketball shoes in the Indiana colorway with the red toe box. The one that
nice. Dude, I was so ticked I didn't get those because at All-Star Weekend, that was around the time they came out, and they gave Dez a pair because Dez was the size of like, the ones that they had because they were all, I guess, like 11 and up. And I just got the all black or all gray pair, which I'm fine with. I like it, but I was like, man, that's not fair. I was kind of bummed.
Fair enough.
It's pretty sick.
I had a little bit of a blunder. I didn't have any room for them, so I had to toss that box and the Off-White 5 box, which hurts. Off-White 5 box, it's like
box
whatever,
hurts.
But the Fear God one, it was like,
it's such a nice box, but they're huge.
Yeah. What size are you? You're a 10, aren't you?
I think in mine it may have been a 10, but just the box is huge, dude. Like I have to put it in my like closet because it doesn't fit.
I'll toss you a real good deal. I'll lose money on them. I got a size 10 in them. It wasn't even my size. It's just the guy didn't want like anywhere near the market on them. So I was like,
because I know the sizing is weird. I am a 10. Maybe
we do some trades or something, get some content out of it.
Yeah,
I'll trade
that'd
you
be
that
fun.
for like, I don't know, something you got.
Something. We'll see. I'll have to dig through.
But yeah, it was good. It was not bad. Came back to some fun packages. I just got 2 new pairs of AE1s. New colorways dropping this month. The red pair and the green pair of lows.
Oh, very cool.
show them yet. I can talk about them, but
Of course.
can't show them yet. Still under embargo, but
It's so annoying.
excited about those. I just got those like an hour ago, and then I should have grabbed these. Clark's sent me the. Did you get hit up the Stranger Things?
Yeah, I think they arrive. Honestly, they may be at the door now. Supposed to be in the next hour, but
So I'm gonna post on my story after this, but I got them yesterday. They're not my style at all. They're like
really,
hell themed, which is like the opposite of what I'm gonna be rocking. But I'll do a story on them and
yeah,
like I don't know, maybe do a video on them. But yeah, very interesting. That DM was in my hidden DM, so it was like if I didn't see it, it would have been like hidden requests. So it was
oh
like
no. I
it would have
wonder
been
because they
totally.
sent me an email. So I don't know if they DM'd me and I just
I
missed
just
it
got
or
hit up
not.
by one of the girls on the marketing team, and it was in my hidden requests, and it was like, "Hey, this is very confidential, but like, we have a few pairs we want to send out. Like,
Yeah,
let me know." And then it was like I sent my size, and then I didn't hear back for a week, and then it was like,
same.
"What's your address?" And I was like, "Okay." And then they showed up the next day. I was like, "Okay, okay, like, all
Dang.
right,
I
that
talked to
works."
him like it was sometime last month. And then I randomly get an email yesterday that's like, hey, hope they arrived. They're under embargo till tomorrow. And I was like, nothing's arrived yet. Can I have a tracking number? Like
Let me
anything?
pull up a picture. I wonder if they're even online yet. Clark's.
Maybe. I think they said it was under embargo till 9
They
today.
have been posted.
Shaka.
Uh, looks like they're for sale already.
Really? Weird.
Yeah, it was just like the whole deal was not. I see kid sizes for sale.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they're
Wait,
very
those are
not
kind of sick.
my style at all. I mean, I got them in my size, but I
It's a
love Clark.
very
I mean, I rock Clarks a lot, but yeah, I mean, big devil sign on the top of the pretty crazy looking.
that
But
that I'm kind of like, I don't know if that's really my vibe, but
I think this is the pair that I got, and then
uh-huh.
there's I don't know, like the upside down or whatever. There's two pairs, so yeah,
That's pretty cool. They're unique. All right, I'm here for it.
yeah, not bad.
Outside of
But
that, what else did you come home to? Any other fun packages? Any any more
um,
random retro finds on eBay?
I've held up on that a little bit.
Yeah.
um, I got the Field Generals in the
Nice.
1983 Field Generals, dead stock, pretty
Okay.
cool pair. I bought some LeBron James samples that'll be coming soon. Uh, Pair that was made for LeBron, possibly worn in game, possibly worn in practice. His size, like pair of black LeBron like
Dang.
15s or something that I got for a couple $100. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make it like trying to find the if there's images of that shoe of him wearing it or anything. So
Oh, that would be cool.
those, and then Jordan 3 I'm on ears I hit on a website. So I got a pair of those in.
Let's go.
Box is cool.
Yeah.
Not gonna wear them. I think I'll probably just flip them. Not a huge fan of them.
That's
Um,
yeah,
Two
valid.
pairs of dunks that I posted yesterday, the
Mm.
Sesames or the Piergots or whatever you call them, and then
Yeah.
the um,
The collab
Alexis
one.
Scalones, I
Yeah.
think, something like that. The Dragon Scale ones, which I ended up hitting on the pair on Sneakers app today for like 125 retail. So
What did you pay resell? Because I'm curious. You didn't say in the
instant
video.
shipped it. It was 250 from Goat.
I mean,
Because
yeah.
so here's my thing. I saw them drop the pack,
Mm-hmm.
500 pairs in the pack, which I forgot to get in the drawing for the pack today, but there was 500 packs. Um, and I thought it was going to be like the New Beginnings pack that dropped like
Yeah.
3 years ago. It was the Airships and the New Beginnings highs, the white and red pair. And I was like, okay, if these are super limited like that, you're not going to be able to get these dunks. I think these dunks are absolutely insane looking. Like they're super cool. I need to get the dunks because I'd actually wear those. Like they're really bold, but like it's green, it's purplish, like it's pretty low key. So I saw that
True.
the packs were dropping at SneakerCon. Brady Kicks, a fellow whatnot streamer, bought a pack for like $500-600, like, and it was numbered 273 out of 500. Like it was
Oh,
really
that's
cool,
cool.
and I was like, these dunks are crazy. So I went on Goat and I saw them for like $180, and I was like, Goat has early pairs. They were all like $183. So I was like, and then I went StockX, and then there's pairs for like 2,000 for just the dunks. And I was like, okay, Goat has early pairs. I'm gonna try to buy a pair. I
Yeah.
saw that there was instant ship for an extra $20. I was like, okay, I'm gonna instant ship it so I actually get it because I've had multiple orders canceled recently on
Mm-hmm.
these type of deals. Instant ship, they ship, they came, got them, and then when I got them in, got back home, I was like, they went up on sneakers and they dropped today, which I was like, all right, this sucks. But I mean,
Uh,
the devil's advocate, I would have, like, let's say we're in a different market and they're going for $400 or $500, 250 I would have paid in a heartbeat because it's
yeah.
super cool pair. So it's a pair I'm gonna wear a lot. So
The
double
design
up
is
doesn't
sick.
hurt.
Yeah. Why not?
So yeah, that was my week, and then just
I
taking
love
care
it.
of the dog. We went to the state fair last night, ate a bunch of good food.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Let's go, dude.
Celebrated 1 year anniversary being married, so that was fun.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Fantasy draft on Monday. Got another one this coming Monday. It's just been busy, man.
I
So,
love it,
what about
man.
you?
Dude, it's been a really fun and busy week. Like, I
How
guess
was
since
Green
the
Day?
last, dude, Green Day was awesome. That's the third time we've seen them in the past like 2 years because they randomly started touring
Okay,
again. So I was like, let's go. This is going to be a thing. So every time they've been around, we've been there. That was like one of the first bands I fell in love with growing up, thanks to Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, because all
yep.
those songs were in there. And as a kid, I was like, this is solid. So that's how I discovered them growing up. And yeah, still one of my favorites. But outside of that, randomly, we found out that Travis Scott was performing the Days Before Rodeo concert in Atlanta. I
Mm-hmm.
think 3, 4 hours before the concert started. And dude, so Anna had kind of a long weekend this past week. So we went up to North Georgia, hiked in the mountains for a little bit. Right before we get to Anna Ruby Falls, we're about to hike up to the falls. I open Instagram, CATATF is like, Travis Scott is performing Days Before Rodeo tonight in Atlanta. And I was like, okay, how do I get tickets? Oh, tickets go on sale in like an hour. This is like as we're about to enter the no service zone. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. I was like, can I even make it up this hike and back and even back to Atlanta in time? Turns out we were able to make it back in time, but the
Clutch.
tickets were all gone. They were impossible to get because apparently there were only 1,000 tickets available.
I
Didn't
saw
know
that it was
that.
like super limited.
It was crazy. They were at the Masquerade, or he was at the Masquerade in Atlanta, which is like OG, one of my favorite little venues, a little more intimate, but it's mainly like for pop punk hardcore shows. Every now and
Yep.
then there's a good rap hip hop artist there, but to see Travis Scott there was something I never would have had on my bucket list. Luckily, I hit up Mo right when the tickets went on sale again, like resale. And I was like, Mo, we have to go to this. Do you think you can make this happen? And he was like, yes, for sure, 100%. So he was able to scoop the tickets. So shout out to Mo, shout out to Sneaker Knockers. That was dope. But yeah, no, getting to see him perform Days Before Rodeo was freaking gnarly because that was the first album mixtape I discovered him for. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just so good. So good. One of those albums that it's like, I'm never going to hear this live ever, but cool. But crazy experience. Couldn't speak the next day.
It looked cool.
Yeah. I have way too many photos and videos, and I was like, gonna try and vlog it, but there just wasn't enough content to really justify. But no,
I
I was
get that.
sick.
That
It
would have been a
was,
cool vlog.
I know, but that was gnarly. What else did we do? We did a lot of like just outside hiking, walking around, just exploring a little bit on her days off. I got a lot of sneakers to show, so I would love to
Let's see it.
dive into some of this. First two, I kind of posted a little bit. ASICS sent over the Gel Nimbus 10.1, which is like a shoe released in 2008, but they reworked it with the Kaana 14 midsole, one of my favorite midsoles. This shoe just looks crazy. Like the inside is black, outside is silver. This is the one, like a few months back, I was walking around the Braves Stadium and saw someone wearing these, and I just thought they were Kayanos. Never seen them before, and I was like, dude, those are sick. So finally got a pair of these. Excited to rock them this weekend, more than likely. They also sent the NYC 2055. This one's weird because the mesh is like super, super thick. So I feel like it's a great shoe for fall and winter, but I don't know if I
A little
like
more
this.
warmth to it.
Yeah, like I feel like I prefer the sportier style of the regular NYC. Obviously, the hidden collab's a little different, but I don't know.
Yeah.
A little more lightweight. I like the details on the others a little more, but still a cool shoe. I might as well. Now onto the fun early stuff. These I really freaking like. The Game Royal, I think is the
Hmm.
colorway. Game Royal Jordan 1 Low OG releasing later this year. It's everything I wanted it to be, dude. It's got the sail midsole that I know a lot of people hate, but I love it.
Yeah, not a fan.
I know, I know. So many people.
It's just like it's so stark sail, and then the top
Yeah,
is so bright white that it's like they're too like there's no blend between the two.
it was a weird pair to photograph too, because the blue almost looks purple. So I had to sort of like tweak the images to make it look the way it actually looks in real life. Because this
I
blue is
just had to
like
do that with the Jordan 3 cement grays. I'd like adjust
really,
my
oh,
color
that
grade on it
that
because
like
typically,
purple.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
because typically when that's in video, I just color grade it to be pure gray and pure black so that it's super clean. But I had to like adjust that so it had that purplish tint like in person, which is
it's so weird.
interesting.
Yeah, I haven't shot the video on these yet, so I don't know if color grading's going to be weird, but yeah,
Mhm.
overall, like
Like in between tones I've seen are really
it's
tricky.
hard. It's
Hmm.
hard, dude, but I would, dude, if these were sitting on shelves at Foot Locker, Champs, JD Sports one day and I walked in, I'd pick these up. It's a good beater. I don't think they're anything crazy or special, but I like it. Uh, next one. I just hit myself in the face, dude. Did you see that? um, Shadow Jordan 1 High women's, I think, satin. I feel like these are just going to sit because the
Yup.
bread sat. Um, Not much else to say about it. It's just a satin Jordan 1 High. Um, I know these used to be super limited, I'm sure, but yeah, it's all right. Nothing too crazy. New Ja Morant Halloween shoe. I don't know the name of these. Very
It's the jaw
dem-
too.
demonic Halloween theme. Little eyeball on the back with little devil hands reaching up, grills on the front. It's not for me, but it's cool. People like the Jaw twos. Apparently, that first video we did, the purple pair, the Stargazer, that one hit like 1 million on Sneaker Knockers, and I was like,
Oh,
wasn't expecting that, but I mean, he has an audience, so it makes sense. People are
yeah.
curious, but it's an all right shoe. Then the showstopper, these things,
Wow.
Black Cement 3.
I did not think you had those yet.
Yeah. Dude, the leather, gas, 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 gas,
Better
gas,
be.
gas. It's so good. I don't think there's like anything negative or really, there's not much to say about it.
Did they
Black
finally
Cement
nail
3.
a retro?
I think so. I mean, the shape looks really
Shape looks
good.
great.
Yeah, nothing bad to say about it.
How's the I guess it's an early pair, but like glue lines and stuff. Like, is there any
I
bad stitching or glue lines or anything?
a
Because with pairs
little
like this, people are going to be sticklers on it.
I know. There's like a little bit of glue like right here, but that's
Okay.
it. The only thing, because this is like one of the early pre-production pairs, so there's
Yep.
like still the pencil marks kind of around here where they're still like, I guess, getting the shape right. So I don't know if that's going to show up on video, but
What size are those?
11. Mm, mm.
Has Mo sold those yet?
No, he hasn't. Um, I'll let him know. I still
Yeah.
gotta. I'll shoot the video
Hit me
whenever I
about
get
those.
back. But yeah, dude, there's like no glue stains, really. Like there's obviously a little bit around the elephant print, but
Mm-hmm.
nothing bad. And like, I don't know, dude. This is just it's a good looking shoe. I feel like these are gonna sell like crazy. Will they resell? I don't know.
I don't know if they'll resell for a bunch, but
I
everyone that
wouldn't
wants
think,
a pair will get a pair.
which I love. Do we know
Yeah.
when do these release? I don't even know if
Next year.
is it next year? I thought it was like into this year, man. But it wouldn't surprise me. Let me see. I think I have a
November
tab.
this year.
Oh, that's not too bad. So that'd be good. But
I thought it was
nailed it.
next year. You don't even.
That's the
Yeah, you don't need
problem.
them. I was just gonna say you don't need them to hit me then, because I was thinking wear test, but I have another wear test starting September 4th, so I'd have to wait
Oh,
at least a month and a half, and by that time it would probably be November already.
that's true. Yeah. But still gonna be a cool shoe. I know a lot of people are
Yeah,
excited for it. So am I. Um,
exactly.
what else? I think that's really it. Clarks are coming in sometime today. Um, yeah. Adidas is sending me some of those Edison Chang Gazelle indoors with like the blue stripes on the side, like the little slip
Yep.
on slippers. Hit
Ooh,
them about
sweet.
those. I'm excited to check those out. They're actually pretty cool.
Good
But other
deal.
than that, let's dive into everything, dude. You sent me this
Um,
article
yeah.
the other
First of
day.
all, really interesting. Just Instagram posts. For
Yeah,
people that don't know, like when stuff just goes up on Instagram, I'll usually send it to Seth because he does our pre-podcast notes and then it gets in our notes. But this is one that I saw that was like saw it right when they posted, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." So StockX made a little graphic. It said the sneaker resale market isn't dead; it just looks different.
mm,
And if you're watching on YouTube, first of all, thank you. Subscribe. If you're
facts.
not, they have a little graphic with four logos. They have a Nike logo, a Jordan logo, an ASICS logo, and an Adidas logo. The Jordan logo and the Nike logo down 11%, down 12%.
Yeah,
The ASICS logo and the Adidas logo. The ASICS logo has up 275%.
nuts.
Adidas is up 68%. And these are market share numbers on StockX from 2023 to 2024. And then they
Mm-hmm.
wrote, while price premiums have softened, the market has never been more diverse, with Nike and Jordan losing market share to other brands. And then the second post was just talking about silhouettes and stuff.
Yeah,
How one silhouette can no longer drive the heat across an entire brand. And they're talking about the Nike Dunk. Trades are down 41%, average price is down 14%. The Jordan 1 trades are down 34%, average price is down 18%. Companies, and then the New Balance 550 down 60% on trades, and average price is down 25%. And then it says companies are realizing the need to innovate and offer consistent newness across a brand offering. Nike perhaps relied too heavily on Dunks, with trades down 41% year over year and average price premiums dropping 37% to 15%. The same can be said for the Jordan 1 silhouette. Same could be New Balance, and then it goes into New Balance potentially overproducing the 550, and now having a gap to fill. Blah blah blah. And then the last graphic talks about stuff going up. So despite losing market share, Nike and Jordan are still the top two sneaker brands with bright spots. I didn't know StockX has a trade system,
same.
so they're quoting trade data, but apparently the Kobe 6 reverse Grinch trades are up 512%. The Nike Zoom X Streak Fly Premium White Metallic Silver colorway is up 125%, which that is like a super niche pull.
I'm like, I've
Um,
never even heard of that shoe.
yeah, and then
I'm
the
like,
Nike
what?
Air Zoom Alpha Fly Next 3 in the Volt colorway is up 78%. So Nike Running is up 34% year over year, led by its carbon plate models like the Alpha Fly and Streak Fly. Similarly, the Nike Performance Basketball offering is up 46%, with growth driven by Kobe, LeBron, KD, and John Morant. So
Yeah,
they're basically just talking about the market. What are your thoughts on this, Seth?
I think it's fascinating. If you go back to the last slide, that's like kind of something we've realized for a while now, all these brands, I mean, I feel like outside of New Balance, because I feel like the 550 was sort of supposed to be that mass produced shoe that you can walk into any sneaker store, buy.
Mhm.
There's never, I feel like there's always new colorways of that shoe as well.
Mhm.
So they kind of always sell out and they're always putting out new colorways. But like for the Dunk and Jordan 1, those were originally like Nike treated them as if they were grail status shoes with limited quantities. We want them to sell out every single time. So it's like, okay, we've seen every color under the sun. Obviously, their day has come. But yeah, it's just, I think it's amazing to finally see not new brands, but different brands sharing the spotlight with Nike and Jordan brand because
Mhm.
we need more diversity. And hopefully, like this article says, like companies are realizing like we have to sort of innovate and diversify our product line and really just appeal the audience because they're gonna get tired of it. And it's cool to see Nike running, like actually doing well. Because I feel like over the past year or two, it's, I mean, I don't want to say it's blown up because it's obviously always been a big thing, but I feel like I've heard about it more,
Mhm.
which is cool. So,
Yeah, I think
two
it's just.
cents.
I mean, they rode the wave of the
Yeah.
sneaker market during COVID, and then going back to the roots, running.
Yeah.
That's where they got their start. And I think run clubs have become huge. That definitely is playing
Dude.
a factor in it. Just the culture of running and jogging and getting exercise is definitely there right now. Basketball in all facets with the USA Olympics and stuff. And
Yeah.
we just had Kobe Day, and like there's a lot of good things happening there. And I think just people are wearing different stuff. So I mean, yeah, it's just stuff we've been talking about for a while. It's just that is interesting that StockX
Yeah. Addressing it a little bit. I love that
these.
ASICS is seeing so much success, so much uptick.
Mhm. And
That's
Adidas
fun.
too. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Adidas has definitely become post Yeezy era. They've
Yeah.
officially changed them. They've restocked them for 70% off. Like the Yeezys are done. I'm fine with that. Let's move on. Go new stuff, and it's exciting to see for sure.
Yeah. I love it.
So
Speaking of Kobe Day, did you hit anything? I'm assuming not. It
no,
seemed
no,
kind of crazy.
anything related to Nike and it's called Day.
You're
I don't
never
hit
going to hit.
anything.
True.
Sneakers Day, Dunk Day, Kobe Day, Air Max Day, nothing. Never.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Like, just,
I just don't get up for those anymore. I don't.
I don't either, but I wish it was different.
Exactly.
Mm.
Nike did announce a new partnership with Lego, which
Rock and
is
roll.
interesting.
Yeah. I'm just curious to
What?
see what comes out of this. Like,
Yeah. I mean, Lego initially partnered with Adidas. Let's see if the fall of Adidas and Lego.
because I remember they did the
Adidas Lego
Ultra
this fall.
Boost with like the
Uh,
Lego brick things on the
mhm.
stripes. But outside of
Yep.
that, I don't remember much from it.
They didn't do. Let me grab this sitting here. I think
What you
they're finally
got?
coming after
Oh,
these right
yeah.
here.
I would think. Like, why wouldn't they?
I think that they do. I think that they're going to lean more into the Lego aspect of it
Mm-hmm.
rather than Lego leaning into the Nike aspect. Like Lego leaned into Adidas and they did a couple of Ultra Boosts, and then there was a couple of like an Adidas Samba Lego set, like just
Yeah.
random stuff. But if you do like a off white Jordan 1 set that's like massive, that would be pretty cool. Like,
Like
I
the
don't know.
sneaker community is already all about collecting. Why wouldn't they want to collect like their favorite sneakers in
Exactly.
a
Yep.
model form? Like I would
Yeah, I
love
think
that.
they're looking for different stuff. I don't know. One of my favorite Lego sets or collections was always the architect sets, and they
Okay.
don't do
Yeah.
them anymore. But if they did like an architect set where it was like sneaker related stuff, like if you had a set of just the Air Max DN bubble, like they have here, or if you had a
Yeah.
set of just the back half of the Union Jordan 1, or like just like really niche stuff, or like an Air Max cut into half, or an Air Max exploded, or just like random stuff that would like very tuned
Yo.
towards adult and display piece, but they
A
just had
sneaker
different.
cut in half would be such a cool display piece.
Yeah.
Like shoot, I'd be all for it. But yeah,
So
there's no telling. Anything can really happen, but it is a multi-year partnership that starts up, I believe, in 2025. So we got a little bit of time.
I don't know. I saw a lot of people making videos on this. I don't know. Doesn't
Yeah,
really.
move the needle for
Once
you.
something happens, we can talk more about it. But
Yeah,
till then,
one of those things.
yeah.
We shall see.
The knockoff Jordan 4 RM. Is that what we're talking
Have
about
you
next?
seen these yet? The
I did.
Jordan
I saw an image of it.
AllCour. This is the first time I've seen them. I was scrolling through whichever sneaker news today, and these popped up. These are very like early 2000s skate shoe vibes,
Look
and I
like
kind of
the
like
Jesse
it.
Pinkmans, like some old DCs.
Yeah, dude. It's a weird silhouette. I mean, like you said, it is sort of that Jordan 4 knockoff ish style, but I kind of like these. I don't know if I like them more than the RMs, but I feel like there's more flow to the shoe. It doesn't look like you got a Jordan 4 and bonked it with a hammer and sort of just shrunk it down, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely like the Legacies or the Spizics, where it's just a bunch of different shoes combined into one. I
Yeah.
don't like the colorway. Maybe that's
I like the
hurting because
midsole.
the first. Yeah, the midsole's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Outsole's
It's interesting. It
gross.
reminds me of a pair of S's, the ES. I don't know if you're familiar with that skate brand, but very similar vibe. And that heel counter is weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not a one that I'm super hyped about, or anything, but
We'll see. They gotta, I'm sure they'll have some big collab on it and it'll be like, whoa,
probably
you
that's
know?
usually what they do to get it off the ground.
Yeah. So curious to see who that is, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's just going to end up like the Jordan 4RM and sitting on shelves, but
The
that's
GR
okay.
model, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's fine. We need more GRs.
Facts.
This has a lot of people excited. The Stash Nike Air Force One returns, I think, later this year. So
I don't know what this is. You're gonna have to fill me in.
I know about as much as you do. I've seen, some people talking about it over the years. They came out in 2006. Stash is a graffiti artist. Um, that's about all I know. I love this colorway, but I'm just not an Air Force One guy. I know you're not the biggest fan either. So it's one of those shoes that's like cool. Like I said, doesn't move the needle for me that much, but it's a legacy
If I had a
model.
history with it, it would be cooler. But I was 5 years old, so
I'm assuming this sneaker gets sort of raked into the grail level sneakers making a return from Nike. I'm assuming
or
this
do they
sort of makes the
resell the
list.
originals?
I don't know. Pull up StockX. I honestly have no idea. I would assume, like, I mean, it's from 2006. It's got to be 600 plus, if I had to guess. I just don't know how limited they were.
Yeah.
Decent.
I mean, I think it's just one of those pairs that's like there's not a lot brand
Yeah.
new pairs, like brand new size 9, 570, and then there's a
Yeah,
couple
no
that
one's
are
going to
like
have one.
crazy bids out of a couple thousand. But yeah, it's so old and it probably was pretty limited.
Yeah. I feel like that's what, good Lord. But again, like,
There was
it's
a
just a
Futura collab stash.
interesting. I feel like I remember seeing
Those are very expensive.
something on that from a while back, but yeah,
Stash Air Force One those. There you go. Anybody that wants them, get hyped.
old heads will love it. New
This
heads will
next
be
one
confused.
I need.
Which one we got? The Packers? Yeah,
Packer,
dude.
Reebok.
Premier Road Modern. This colorway just looks sick.
This is every time one of these shoes pops up that's from a brand that not necessarily I'm rocking, or it's just a different looking shoe, or it's a different model. Like the first time it happened was the New Balance 2002R protection pack,
Yeah.
Rain Clouds. Paid $250 for them, and it was like my wife convinced me, like, you look at them all the time, like, just get a pair. And then I got them, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is the best pair ever. I wore them to the ground. Like, I still have them. Like, prices went up to like $1,000. I still kept them, and then they came all the way down, and I still kept them. Like, it's just one of those pairs that I love.
Yeah.
1906s, same deal. Those came out. The A6 Gel 1130s from Hell Studios. I saw those. I was like, need them. This is another one. This is such a shoe that I could rock the hell out of for a long, long time.
This colorway is just dope. It's got that sort of rust orange, plum, white cream. Like,
yeah,
this looks cool.
These are sick. The toe box is a little funky. It's like a foam pad deal, but yeah, heel looks like a New Balance 990 almost.
Yeah.
Like,
I just want to try this silhouette because Reebok's a brand I haven't. I don't think I've ever owned a pair of Reeboks now that I think about it.
I have. I had a pair of Reeboks that I just found them the other day. I ended up throwing them away, but it was a pair of, I don't even know the name of it, Reebok Courts or something random.
Yeah.
And I wore them every day for like 2 years. There's like, back when I was not into shoes at all, but just beat them up and loved them. I mean, they weren't the most expensive thing. I think I paid like $40 for them, but I liked them. It's a Reebok guy, but
that's all that matters.
Yeah,
I just want to.
I need these.
I want to check out that midsole. Looks cushion, but you never know until you have it.
It doesn't look like a brand at all.
That's why I like it.
It looks like the Reebok logo is so disguised in the side of it that it looks like a design itself. It doesn't even look like a logo, which is really cool.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, I like.
Do we know what's retail price? What's it say?
To be determined. It says if anyone's got a connect at Reebok or Packer, let me know. I feel
like Andy has a connect at Packer.
Possibly.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I'm not really one to milk other people's connections, but this one
I know
might just be disgraceful and do that because these are sick.
Because you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. It's a fun
those
one,
are clean. Bodega A6 teaming up on a Gel Kaana 20.
I've been seeing a lot of people talk about these. I know. Like, I don't mind it. I like the yellow laces because it's sort of a pop, but that Volt green sock liner sort of throws me off. But it's a pretty cool shoe. I feel like Bodega always does a decent job. This definitely isn't my first choice, but it's nothing too offensive or crazy about it. But I've never had the Kaana 20.
I haven't either. This is just giving me Packer vibes, green and yellow.
Yeah.
It seems like it's going to be a really weird reference, but when people bleach their eyebrows and then it's like you can't really see their eyebrows and it's like really weird looking. Like, this looks like a bleached eyebrow.
Okay.
The weirdest reference I've ever had, but it's like the model is like not fully there almost.
Yeah.
Like the materials, the colors, it's just, I don't know why I said that. That's just what came to mind. So bleached eyebrow A6.
You're entitled to your own opinion. The bleached eyebrow A6 is crazy.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of them, but
it's okay.
Are you gonna buy these $1,500 New Balances? What's going on here,
dude? No, but one thing I found interesting. So everyone's sort of like gawking at the price, where it's like a $1,500 New Balance. But they actually came out with a collaboration with Miu Miu, Miu, I think is how you spell it. Designer brand, I think last year or the year before, and they were retailing for around $1,100-$1,200 as well, and they've done other collabs with that brand, so it sort of makes sense. It's like not super outlandish to say New Balance would have a really expensive shoe in their arsenal, but I mean, the brand is Loro Piana. I have no idea who that is. That is not my forte. Not good with brand notable like luxury
Yeah.
brands like this, but I mean, high quality materials. All the materials look great. I mean, construction looks good. It's one of those that you'd kind of have to have in hand to even really get it. But I mean,
The
you know,
the only thing that's selling me on these is these photos of them being produced
yeah,
by hand. That
that's
stuff
sick.
is like drugs to me. Like I love this type of
Same.
stuff, dude. Like the behind the scenes. Like Apple did it with the Vision Pro this year.
Yeah.
Like after they dropped it, like all the factory images, like this stuff. I love this stuff.
And
So
those materials look solid. Like it just looks good.
mhm,
Looks like a cool
yeah.
shoe.
I don't like the colorway that much, and
Yeah.
$1,500 is should be illegal, but
It's one of those that it's definitely just not for us, you know? But if you walk into a Laura Piana store and these are sitting there and you're like, yes, I will now take a New Balance. It's like, cool. 1,500, whatever. It doesn't matter to them. But
yeah,
yeah, it's all right.
it's
I
all
would
right.
love to see it in person. That's all I can really say about it.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Nike revamping the Vomero. This is
This
pretty
was kind of
interesting.
neat. Yeah, I feel like with the right colorway, this could hit. So it's a very Solomon Gore-Tex looking
Yes,
Vomero 5 with this.
ACG 5 too.
Yeah, it should have been an ACG. I don't know why they didn't.
Exactly. I feel like if they put an like the ACG Vomero
Why
and just
wouldn't
make
they?
it like this looks like the mountain flies right here.
It really does. The top down's really nice. I kind of like how the top of the or the tip of the foot sort of comes to a peak almost with the midsole coming up. Like I feel
Just
like
like
that's a
those
cool look.
CGGs.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I vibe. I vibe with it.
I
Would I
like them.
buy
I
them?
just
I
have
don't
not
know.
I have not gotten hyped about the Vomeros. I feel like it's I don't know, like I'm a
Yeah.
full time Nike stan. Like I love Nike and Jordan Brand, everything about them. But I feel like they're kind of cheating New Balance and Asics just a little bit.
I
And
mean,
like I
yeah.
like to just let me go to the source and wear my Gel 1130s or my 2002 Rs or my 19 like wear the model that it's like the Vomero is just trying to be one of those models with the
Yeah.
swoosh on it.
And I mean,
So
to be fair, the Vomero's been around for a little bit, but
that's
it's
true.
just Nike kind of going into the archives,
And
being like,
bringing it back right after the New Balance and Asics started popping it up.
exactly.
That's what I
We
don't know.
do
I
this
like
too.
the look of it's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know the swoosh.
And
Like
I mean,
I
to
don't
be
know.
fair, they are very comfortable. Like my all white cream, whatever color that is that I have, I still I don't wear them much anymore because I threw them in the closet because I was like,
Mhm.
I'm tired of wearing these all the time.
Yeah.
But it's an easy shoe to wear and they're mad comfy. Nothing bad to say about them.
No, I like them too. I don't know.
Yeah. I want to see what other colorways they come out with on this though. Vomero
180.
5
I do not think
Rome.
these are worth it.
Kind of
That
steep.
seems crazy.
If they're fully waterproof, which I don't think they are,
I feel like
I
you would have
feel like
said
that's worth it.
that if it was waterproof.
Because that upper looks like it has the
It
potential
says
to
more
be.
rugged rubber composition.
Yeah. I mean, like it's waterproof up to, that certain point where the plastic sort of stops. But
I'm not like running around in puddles either. I always, excuse
I
me, I
mean,
always
I've
think
seen
about
some of
that
your wear
too. I'm like, ooh,
tests.
I wish these were 100% waterproof. And then I think like, dude, I'm not out in the rain like walking around. What are we talking? Like I was the
Yeah.
other day, like once in the last 5 years walking the dog because I got caught in some rain and the Gel 1130s got cooked, but like
Yeah.
does not happen very often.
That's a good point. It's like the amount of, I don't go hiking unless it's a beautiful sunny day.
Yep.
But in my head, I'm just like, I need a pair of Gore-Tex Solomons because you
Yeah,
never know. I'm just
that's
like,
spot on.
why would I
Just
have?
for vibes. I think it helps the hiking and abilities.
Like, it'd be nice to have a pair in the car at all times, where
Exactly.
it's like, oh, it's raining. Oh shit, let me put on
Yeah, you keep a
Gore-Tex
hoodie in
up.
the car and keep a pair of these in the car, like just good to go.
It's not a bad move, but yeah, nah, nah. We finally got to look at LaMelo Ball's next signature Puma sneaker. dropping in, I think, September.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he just drop a new set of slides too? I'd like to look at those after this. I feel like I popped those up a while ago, but these are cool. I love that he's sort of sticking with this same design ethos throughout all of his pairs, where it's like very, I don't know how you even describe it, sort of like tattoo art,
Yep.
sort of, but it's all right, dude. I feel like the kids would love this. I love how
Yeah,
crazy
they're
it is.
very young-minded demographic.
Yeah.
Is kind of
And
what I
dude,
think
on
about it.
court, I feel like these look sick.
I just have not heard great things about the performance on them.
Makes sense.
I mean, they're very cool looking, very crazy looking. Personally, I think they're kind of cheaply made, which nothing wrong with that. They're a cheaper retail price,
What is it?
125.
120. Okay. Eh,
But they're very light. They're very like you can just tell there's not like it's just not the best.
it's more
But
look centered, where it's like,
very,
oh,
very
this
much
is the
so.
style.
Yeah, and he's very much of like I want to look like a
Superficial.
baller, like on the off the court. Like he's a
Yeah.
style guy. Like he's not like the best player. Like it's different because like Anthony Edwards is like arguably top 5 player, if not top 10 player in the league. And it's like his
Yeah.
shoes, like he's using for performance. Like he was switching in and out of lows when he was like rolling his ankle, and he like meant for performance. Like,
Yeah.
and they are more of a performance shoe, but like he's like wears sweats and slides everywhere he goes. Like LaMelo is dripped out in chains. He's wearing sunglasses in every interview. Like he's got the look. Like he's playing that look, which I like too. That's fine, but I don't know if they're the most performance. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't played in them, but I've just
Yeah.
heard that the grip is not great on these. But the look is very cool. I like it. It's
It's very
fresh. It's unique.
cohesive.
It's a good colorway to drop first.
Yeah. I think it's sick. Not for me personally, but I like to look at it. It's one of those, like, I'd
Agreed.
pick it up on the shelf and I'd be like, okay, like,
Yeah,
it's
feel the
crazy.
toe box, and yeah, there's a lot of like hidden details. Like you can see inside of the design, it says one of one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get rare on the toe box, and like his logo is built into the toe box. Like they're very unique and very well done, I gotta say.
Yeah.
So yeah,
See if you can find his slides, or it was like a slide or a mule that I think they just dropped.
I think I have a pair of these.
Really? I think I
Maybe
don't think it
not.
was those. I feel like it was another one that they just previewed. Because I know I've seen those. I feel like it was more of a mule. Maybe I'm
Uh,
losing my mind in my old age.
I don't think I've seen any mules.
Well, I'm I'm sorry. I lied to
Yep,
you.
you're right.
Those, the orange one. Yeah, and the green. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fine.
Not bad.
But see, like, same design ethos. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that. He's not like just switching it up every time. It's like, I like
Oh,
crazy.
these
This
Puma
is it.
designers are killing it. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, they're doing like it's unique, it's fresh. It's hard to come up with new stuff, and they've definitely done that with these, and it definitely fits his aesthetic too. Like overall, I don't think they get enough credit just because he's not as big enough of a name yet.
Yeah.
But
Dude, I want to see Puma do more on the lifestyle side. Are they doing a lot right now and I'm just missing it? Or am I not thinking of something? I like the suedes. I've always liked the suedes, but like when they did was it the RC runner? I don't remember what they were called. They came out in like 20
those
eight,
are kind of cool. The suedes,
maybe like 2019.
creepers. The yeah, I
What they
just
doing
there's
Rocky's cool.
not a lot of kick there right now.
I feel like there's
This is
so
just
much
Jordan
potential.
1. Nothing special
Yeah,
there.
every
This is
brand
just
kind
an
of
Air
has that.
Max. Like
Eh.
nothing unique that I've seen.
Oh, dude, what are those loafers?
Those are kind of crazy.
Yes. Oh, dude, those are so big.
$180 is ridiculous.
What? What is that outsole? Click that shoe. What
I think you
is
need to buy a
this?
pair just to review them.
Those are nuts. If you're listening and not watching, it's like a penny loafer with this just massive, gaudy outsole on it with some wild design. I don't even know what's going on, but
I don't either.
pull up to the function in these. Is this a collab? No, I guess not.
Puma. Yep.
Oh, Palomo, Night
Night
Fox.
Fox suede loafer. Interesting.
Though I feel like this is something we should do more. We should at least once an episode just go to a random sneaker brands page and just sort of
I'm
peruse
in.
around
Another
because
colorway of those.
we still got 10 minutes till we hit the hour mark. We might as well just have a little fun. Those, what's that one? Yeah. What's the name of those?
The Cheetos.
The
RSF.
model
RSX.
RSX. Those had so much potential when they were dropping. And then they sort of just dropped the ball, man. Like
I got a pair of them, and I was not a fan of them.
I wanted a pair. Like I was working at Champs at the time when they started rolling them out, and dude, they were selling like hotcakes. And I always almost bought a pair, but just never did. But I don't know. It was pretty cool. Oh, what is
Gore-Tex
this?
Puma.
There's like a pair below that that looks really cool too. These are actually nice for 150. A pair of Gore-Tex like
Video guy they got.
hiking shoes. I'm not mad at that, and it doesn't like scream Puma either. Screams like Arc'teryx or something.
Yes.
I
Those
like
ain't
that.
bad.
What is that below it? Those two black ones. Pleasures.
Spyrex.
Pleasures has some good stuff. Those are dope.
Cheap materials. I've had a pair that
Yeah,
was very similar to these, and they were very cheap feeling.
interesting. I love this design.
Those are unique.
Oh, that's got like flowers
Mm-hmm.
on the suede. That midsole design is so unique, though.
Midsole's
That's
very
impressive.
interesting.
That's very impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
These I've had in a black pair.
Fine.
Very cheap materials.
I want to see more of that sort of Y3 aesthetic from them, where it's like very
Mhm.
technical, very gorpcore, because they do it well. They just need
These are kind of cool.
those are solid. No,
Fast Track Nitro free.
$65. That's a
Yeah,
good
it's just-
deal. That's a pretty good deal. I mean, honestly, there's more here that I like than I thought there was gonna be.
Yeah, I agree. Just some different stuff.
Yeah. Who's another brand we should check out? Reebok?
Yeah, let's check out Reebok.
Let's check out Reebok. I don't really go to sneaker sites that much. So I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't either. The NASA collection I really liked.
Yeah, those were cool.
Bunch of
I've
Club
always
C's.
I've always wanted a pair of like Club C's. And the just like classics.
Zig
They're just cool.
Dynamics. $60.
I bet those are comfy.
Yeah, they look cool.
Dude, the prices are great though. Like that's what we need more of. But
Mm-hmm.
the quality typically isn't really there.
Club C Vintage 85.
That's a clean silhouette. I mean, Jound did a recent collab on I think the classic and the Club C that I thought was pretty solid. Wasn't anything crazy. I'm curious how the materials are, but you know, eh, not as much. Not as much.
Not as much. Definitely not as much.
Well, cool. I guess we
Interesting
can
to
call
do.
it there. Maybe we'll find another brand to look at next time. But I feel like that's fun. Cool.
Hey, tune in. We hope to see you at Sneaker Expo. We will be doing 1 hour podcasts at noon on both Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, sir.
On stage, we're going to have a few guests that we're going to interview. We're going to ask the crowd some questions. We're going to maybe pull a few people from the crowd to get their honest opinion as a normal person, maybe not into sneakers as much as we are. Just we're going to toss some questions together and
Yeah.
we're going to have fun with it. So
I think it'd be a blast, man. But look forward to seeing you all there. And yeah, that's it from us. Appreciate
I'm
you
also going to
listening.
be playing in a basketball game that I'm going to get absolutely cooked in.
Dude, in that group chat, he said, "Yo, do y'all want to play in the basketball competition?" I said, "Nah, I'm more of a cheerleader. I can't do that. I can't hoop, man. It's terrible."
That'll be interesting. I'm extremely out of shape and have not played hoops in like over a year. So,
Dude, I mean, maybe I should start, but something I've always wanted to do,
there you
but
go.
I could never. I'm just not the hooping type, but we'll see. I'm excited to watch you out there. That'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
All right. Catch y'all next week, guys. Peace.
Peace.